Hi, welcome back to episode 2 of the Forex FundedNext series challenge. Today, I'm going to go through a few of my trades because I've stopped trading for the day. So I took them slightly earlier, break even day today. Did not have the opportunity to make 1 or 2 R. I was literally break even today. So I'll just show you the trades and then I'll talk you through how they went. So first trade was Euro or Aussie. It was based off of a 15-minute. So the day started here. We had a move to the high side. So this was during Asia session. I wanted to see if we could possibly break to the downside and continue on. I got a really nice entry when the trade did play out, and I was looking for a move to the downside because we had broken this low here. So I was expecting a nice retracement to the downside after this move here. So we got tagged in. Market went briefly in our favor. I was looking for the lows to continue and this to be the high of day, but that did not happen. So when the market stops us out, it came back down to retest our entry, which is a bit unfortunate because it literally top ticked us and then carried on going lower. That would have given us an opportunity to get out at break even or at least without a loss, but hey ho, we suffered a $150 loss, which is 1% of the current balance. So 152 is 1%. So second one was gold. Now gold was again something similar. I do believe that I did jump the gun a little bit. When the day started, we started the day up here. I was looking at this bullish order block here as structure. And I was also looking at this fair value gap in here for market to hold. And then you were also looking at this structural resistance that was broken here. So there was lots and lots of confluence in regards to the trade. So, you know, if I had left it open, it probably would have been playing out now. My stop was below this level here, which in fairness has not got hit. So I should have left the trade on for longer than I did. But once I suffered this loss, and with NFP, which is currently going, with NFP, it was looking like whatever I did, it would be a bit risky to go into the weekend with a huge red day. So if I had lost all of these, then that's what would have happened. So yeah, so I entered here overnight. So we sort of trailed, sort of moved sideways, and then into the London session, we started to move higher. And then we stayed in a period of consolidation because NFP was due. So this is currently NFP right now. So I did not want to be in this trade. And then lastly, this is silver. Silver, I took a 1R because I outweighed the risk of keeping my trade on in NFP. There was a high chance that it would come back and stop me out or go back and hit my stop loss. So again, similar thing. 15-minute was looking bullish. There was bullish market structure here. There was another second break of market structure to the upside here, and I was targeting this equal level here. So if I just do this, this is the level that I was targeting, sort of the move into these areas here. So we still haven't got there yet. And I was debating whether to hold on to this trade for NFP, but you know, it prevailed that I had a bit more sense to cut the trade at 1R. So I entered here in the overnight session, and then it went up higher. So I cut the trade at 1R because I was quite happy to have 1R and have a break-even day. So it's not every day that you have to make money. So yeah, so there were other potential trades that could have played out. Unfortunately for me, they were just too early. So for example, Aussie CAD, during the midnight overnight sessions was in a sideways move, had broken above these highs round about here. So if I take this off, broke some of these highs here, And then once it broke below this level here, I wanted to retrace into this level before taking it short, but unfortunately it just went lower. So when I woke up, it just continued lower. So it didn't make the move that I wanted to. And then obviously US dollar, Aussie CAD was the same, because the dollar index just continued on higher. So overnight session, the dollar index was moving in sideways, and then as soon as London opened, it moved higher, came back down to retest it, then continued on higher. So I didn't have an opportunity to get in on all of the dollar pairs. So euro went did the exact same thing, but it was more consolidating because of news today. GU was did a little bit better, but also consolidated. So there would have been an opportunity here to target the short side. But again, because of high impact news, it's probably better to cut your trades before you get in a situation like this, because you never know what the market is going to do. So yeah, and then obviously all of the major pairs are moving. So yeah, that's basically it for today. There was nothing really. So this was the idea for today. The idea was that this market had moved sort of from a larger sort of a move higher down into so a move from here down in, and then it was retracing. So this was the previous day's session. So if you have a look at it, when I look at it from this perspective, that is that that level there. So if I make it a bit thicker, you can see. So on the daily, on the 15, I was trying to target the retracement to the downside, and that was the reason for the shorts. And I was trying to target this area here. So the draw was going to be down here. However, I think it just wanted to make another move to the upside, test out these levels before breaking lower. So rest assured that this will now be the high of the day. This will be the high of the day. Price will not make a bigger move than this for the remainder of the session. So this will be the high of today. If you can get an opportunity in the America session, in the New York session, you could try to sort of play the retracement of this level to the downside so that you can target this level of liquidity here. But I don't expect this high to be broken on Euro Aussie. On gold, gold is moving higher. It is going to take this high, I believe, within the next few sessions. There's resting levels of liquidity up in here. Sorry, that was silver. Sorry, resting levels of liquidity up there. And then for gold, it was in a massive sideways move for the predominant hours. So it's now just making its move higher. So yeah, if I had stayed with a position like this, then probably market would have worked in my favor. Or 1 to 2 is still up at these levels here. So you're still talking about a move to the upside. 4,500 would have been a 1 to 2. But again, like I said, it's a Friday. You don't want to be taking too many risks, especially after you've already been down 1 hour. Conserve your capital, conserve your mental energy, and then live to fight or live to trade another day, basically. But yeah, it stands to reason that this method of like trading is a lot better on the psyche, because you know exactly what positions you favor. You know exactly sort of what things you're looking for in the afternoon, in the morning. You know, you're rarely surprised, if ever, on the 15-minute. And then if you want to drop down to the 3 or the 5, you know exactly what you're doing on a sort of basis of the day. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Cheers. Bye.